Hey guys, what's up? So today I am going to be doing this full coverage, glowy, bronzy look. I love this look. I've been doing it so much. And it's so easy to do. It'll take me like 20 minutes to do this look. It's really easy. It's a lot of steps, kind of, but once you get the hang of it, it's actually really easy, and it makes your skin look like airbrushed. Like, I'm looking at myself right now and I'm like, shit. Sometimes I'll wear false lashes, sometimes I won't. Sometimes I won't even wear any mascara with it. I love, honestly, like a full face of makeup with like no eye makeup sometimes. Yeah, so if you guys want to see how I created this full coverage, glowy, dewy, bronzy look, just keep on watching if you want to see how I got this look. Okay, so I already started off with my brows done, obviously if you couldn't tell. If you guys want to see an updated brow routine, let me know, because I actually started doing it differently and my brows have been a little bit more on the flaky side, if you know what I mean. So this video, like I said in the intro, is going to be all about skin, how to get flawless, basically full ass coverage, flawless, airbrushed skin. So I'm going to be going in with this e.l.f. hydrating primer right here. I really just don't know. I'm honestly just using it because I'm like kind of out of primer and it's kind of the only thing I have. And I just like for my skin to be protected from the foundation. So I don't know, it kind of like makes my foundation like slip and slide. So I wouldn't recommend using this, honestly. I've also been loving the Benefit Professional recently. This is just the travel size one, and I like to dab it in because I feel like it works better when you dab it rather than just like rub it around. And this is also great for if you have any indentions in your skin. I have one right here, and this is because I had a zit and I popped it and then it turned into a scab, and then I picked at it and it gave this huge freaking crater in my skin. And then whatever's left over, I will take and run underneath of my eyes. It kind of fills in any fine lines that you have. Okay, now also I'm going to be applying 2 chapsticks because I like for my skin to get nice and moisturized, or not my skin, my lips to get nice and moisturized while I'm doing my makeup. The first one I'm going to be using is this Sun Bum 30 SPF, which is really good if you're going to be outside all day because you really want to protect your lips. And this is in the like coconut scent, so it's really, I'm just seriously out of breath. I just ran downstairs, grabbed my purse, grabbed these chapsticks, ran back upstairs, and that's how out of breath I am. Like, that's bad. And then also over top of that, I'm going to be going in with my H2O Plus Beauty lip gel, and I just like to put this over top, honestly, just for like some extra like hydration. So now that our skin is primed and ready to go, I am going to be going in with foundation, and this is my favorite foundation. This is the Dior Forever foundation. This foundation is so good. The coverage is amazing. Now, it's a little expensive. And then to blend that out, I'm going to be using my Morphe M439. I love this brush to blend out foundation. Another good one is the Sigma F80 Flat Top Kabuki. I just like this one because it's like rounded, and it's just like, you can just really just work it all in. And this one's way cheaper than that Sigma one, just saying. So I'm just going to go ahead and like work this into the skin. And I'm sure you guys don't want to watch this, so I'm just gonna skip past it, okay? Okay, so now my skin is completely blended out. Of course, for any extra coverage, you can go in with concealer, which is what we are about to do right now. So I got the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. So creamy, and it's honestly just really good. I love it. I don't know why I stopped using it, honestly. To blend this out, I'm going to be going in with this Crown brush right here. It's nice and round. I love this brush. It's so soft. I get this barely damp, just barely damp, and just run it just literally over. I just said just so many freaking times. I was annoyed with myself. Okay, I can't say it without saying just, so I'm just gonna say it. You just run it over just to make everything look so seamless and blend really good together, and it's just great. I love it. And it does actually pick up any excess product that you use, but it doesn't pull it off. And I'm just gonna be taking my RCMA No Color powder, and I just grab like the tiniest bit just to bake these lines under my eyes, because I crease bad, y'all. So next, for bronzer, I'm going to be using my Temp 2 Shimmer Liquid Bronzer. So anyway, the way I like to do this is I'll just put like a little bit on the back of my hand right here. And I'll take my damp beauty blender and just dab it in there. And then I will literally place it right here. And just sit here and blend this out. And it blends out really easy too and stuff, and you can just like keep applying it, and it never, like, you never get like overwhelmed, you know what I mean? Like, you're never like, oh shit, I put too much. Okay, so now that I have that, I'm going to be going in with a liquid highlight, and this is the Anastasia liquid highlight in the shade Perla. Ooh, this shiznit is beaming. So I'm just gonna be taking this on the tops of my cheekbones right here, just to give me a nice, like, really pretty glow. Do you guys see that? Ooh! Man, oh, I told you guys, it's so good. Literally, look, it's just like a beam of light. I think there's 4 shades, but this is just the lightest shade. Such a pretty, like, sheen, but not really a sheen, like a poppin' sheen. Also just gonna apply it there. Cupid's bow, tip of the nose, and bridge of the nose is where I applied it. So now that this is done baking, I just take my beauty blender and just push this in to the skin. And then I also like to take some more of my RCMA No Color powder on my sponge and just put it anywhere that I get oily. So the T-zone, and also on my forehead. So now that we have all of our liquids done, we need to go back and set all of that so it's not like slipping and sliding around all day. So for bronzer, I'm just going to be using my Physicians Formula butter bronzer, and this is like a Sephora brush, and it's like a powder brush, but I like using it for my bronzer. And I just kind of like to tap it like this. Instead of rubbing it and moving it all around, I like to tap it so it doesn't move all of the hard work that we just did. And I'm just applying this everywhere that I applied that liquid bronzer. I'm also going to apply it under here. And then I do like to take a little blending brush and take some of my bronzer, run it under my bottom lip just to make my lip look bigger than what it actually is. Now for blush, I'm going to be going in with my Tarte Amazonian Clay blush in the shade Party, and I'm going to be using my, what is this, Real Techniques blush brush. I also just kind of like to run this over my nose to give that like kind of like sun-kissed look. Now to set my highlight, I'm going to be using Champagne Pop. And then I'm going to be going in with this Morphe little, oh, I forgot that I had product on my hand. This Morphe little tiny brush, but it's really great just to get in and highlight your inner corner. And your brow bone. And then to set my brows, I'm going to be using my Benefit 24-Hour Brow Setter. My eyes are just really white right now. So what I like to do is I just take some of my bronzer in this Morphe E22 blending brush, dip it in there, and I'm not putting any primer for my eyelids. I just seriously run this in my crease just with a bare eye just to kind of make it look bronzy and just not so white, you know what I mean? Now I'm just going to take the same brush that I used for under my lip and just run it under my eye. Now I'm just going to curl my lashes. So I'm just going to just apply a little bit of mascara, not a lot, just to kind of coat my lashes. I'm going to be using my L'Oreal Voluminous. And then I'm going to add the tiniest amount on my bottom lashes. So I'm just going to go for a glossy lip. So I'm going to be using my NYX Pump It Up Lip Plumper in the shade Elizabeth. So yeah, anyway, this is the finished look. It's so full coverage and sun-kissed and glowy, and I love it. I've been doing it constantly. I think it's so full coverage and just like, if you guys want to see more videos like this, let me know. Give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe so you don't miss out on any new videos that I post. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next one, hopefully. Bye!